Matt Redman with all glory right here on Cape Pulpit, ensuring that we get the best of worship music this morning. Now, with me on the line, I do have Ngledo Music. Ngledo Music is going to be telling us a little bit about her journey within the music industry and also looking at the change that happened from being in Afro soul, but then choosing gospel. We'll be having a conversation about why that particular change. Uh, Ngledo Music, how are you this morning?
Good, thanks. And yourself?
I am well. Thank you so much for agreeing for us to have this conversation today, and for us to really just celebrate what you have done so far, and who you are really. So, I would love for you to do a brief intro. Who is Ungedo? And take us through, how you got to where you are. But then, yeah, let's have this conversation. Let's open it up to you.
Hello, listeners. Hello, everyone. Speaking is Nongeto Samantha Nyalunga. State name is Ngeto Music. I'm from Nelspruit, Mpumalanga, in a small township called Kapukweni. Yes,
Mm,
I'm a child of God. I love worshiping God. That's my
mm.
calling. Yes.
Amen. Amen. Ngedo, how were you when you were growing up, the young version of you? Were you always that child that is singing in the choir, singing at home, and the parents are saying, "Hey, hey, hey, you're making a noise." I'd love for you to paint that picture of, little Ngedo.
Yes, I've been a singing child. Started singing at the age of 4, and I used to sing Ngandweni way back.
Ah, that's
So I grew
interesting.
up singing at church and doing school choirs, and then there was this time where I went to Clash of the Choir South Africa. So yes, I've been singing since I was young till today.
I love it. So, Ngada, let's start off with just getting back a little bit. At what moment were you inspired to love music, the way you do now? To take this seriously, what God has given you to realize and have that light bulb moment that actually I do it well, and without puffing yourself up or anything like that, but realizing that, hey, there is something here.
Well, singing at the age of 4 was when music first captured my heart. And from that moment on, I was so hooked. Plus, I'm from a musical family, and my mom has been my greatest inspiration. Her name is Tanika and she's a gospel artist. So, seeing her singing actually inspired me to also do it.
Mm, mm, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
So your Afro Soul single Engqondweni Yamo was a hit. What led you to return to gospel after that success?
Um, Although my Afro soul music did well, gospel music has always been my first love. Given my Christian upbringing, I felt a calling to shift focus toward gospel music, where I can express my faith and be more directed to Christ. And
Mm.
this change allows me to align my art with my spiritual values. So that's why I returned to gospel because that's where my calling is.
I like that. I like that a lot. And how has your Afro Soul background influenced the way you create your gospel music now?
Afro soul is actually a genre that borrows to gospel in terms of the sound and singing style. So the transition to gospel wasn't that difficult, because the melodies are the same and it's just the lyrics and message that had to change. So the influence wasn't that difficult. It's almost the same thing. Yeah.
I hear you. How would you define your sound now, compared to maybe in the very beginning of your career?
You mean like singing gospel,
Yeah, so
then
Afro, soul, and then to gospel. And how would you define your sound?
hmm.
Is it contemporary? Is it traditional?
I think it's traditional. Yeah, my sound now is traditional because I'm doing traditional gospel, and I'm using my language as well.
Yeah, I like
Yes, Melody.
that. I like the fact that you're using what you are familiar with, and that means that you're reaching a different crowd, and a different market. So, what does singing
Yes.
gospel now mean to you that feels a little bit different from earlier on? Or what have you learned rather through the years that you have been singing gospel? Those elements or aspects that come to your mind.
I feel like singing gospel now feels more authentic and fulfilling because it's my family value and it's what I have been raised to up with. And it allows me to connect with my faith and share God's love with others. The message and impact are far more meaningful to me now. So singing gospel actually makes me full because worshiping God is what my heart desires. Yes.
Sure. That's beautiful. Worshipping God is what your heart desires. What,
Yes.
with Papandu's mentorship, what's one message or even a couple of messages, things that you've learned that you hope, maybe someone else that is starting this journey will take to the next, phase or the next chapter of their lives?
Okay. Firstly, I want to say, Papandu is not just a mentor, but he's a father figure who's able to guide me as I grow up in the music industry. The message I need listeners to take home is the message of hope, the message of love and unity. I want girls like me to know that there's still hope for them, even in a country that seems to be cruel to a girl child. The God of peace will give them peace, and that surpasses all understanding. I want young ladies or young girls like me to believe in themselves that they can do this thing. Like even though you feel like no, ngathi angeke ngiphumelele and stuff, just believe in yourself and take this step. Trust me, God is gonna help you, and you're gonna be successful in doing it.
I like that. God will help you and you will be successful in doing it. What does the future hold for Ncedo music? What are the things that we can look forward to that you are maybe still cooking in the studio? Because, artists are always cooking something. So, is the pot done? Is the pot done, Ncedo music?
Well, at the moment, I'm not cooking anything, but I'm hoping now I'm planning for a music launch, a professional music launch for Nkosi Yoktula, and also a music video. That's what I'm working on right now.
Excellent. I love it. I love it a lot. Anything else, in terms of the future of Uncedo? Will it always be music? Will you branch out and do other things? I know that this is obviously a very a heavy question and a deep one because our steps are ordered by the Lord. So you can't tell me now what God is going to do for you tomorrow. But any other um interests that you have besides music?
Mm, not really, except having a 9 to 5 job. Yeah, it's just music and a 9 to 5 job.
So you still want that little bit of stability with that 9 to 5 job.
Exactly.
uh
Exactly. But if God allows me to be a full-time musician, it's like work, work, work in music, then I'm definitely gonna focus on music for the rest of my life. But for now, I need that 9 to 5 job because wow.
it's a lot. Little music saying that it's a lot for her. She does need that 9 to 5 job, but she's never going to leave music, which is great. Staying, true to the core, staying true to what God has gifted you with. We wish you nothing but God's grace as you continue to pursue your music career. And may you really go with it with all your heart, and may you not lose faith even during the hard times. The sometimes obstacles stand in the way, but may you be resilient and know that there's something deeper that God is doing in your life. Blessings to you, Ngado Music. We look forward to it. If our followers would like to contact you, where can they reach you?
They can reach me on my Facebook account, Neto Music, Neto TikTok, Neto Music. They can email me at netomusic.co. That's ZA if ever they need to book. And they can call 079
X.
079
Thank you so much, Ncedo. We wish you nothing but God's grace and His favor as you go with this with all your heart. And may doors open for you in just a
Amen.
miraculous way. And may you be everything that God has intended for you to be in this earth.
Amen.
Blessings to you.
Amen. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
Ncedo, you are sunshine indeed. Thank you so much. And goodbye.